Almost. We're
Hello,
almost here.
can
We're
you hear
here.
us?
Hey,
Hey!
happy A.M.O.K Day. It is Tuesday.
Happy A.M.O.K
Very favorite.
Day.
How do you spell tacos? A-M-O-K.
A.M.O.K. A.M.O.K.
is that a Missouri school teach you that?
Yeah, it's foreign word. It's a foreign word.
Hey, before we get on with the show, I just got to say R.I.P. Mr. Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes.
Yes.
Of all the artists that have passed in my life, he was that one kind of bothered me in the sense that I was like, wow,
Yeah.
seen him a couple times in concert. That was pretty cool. So I saw him way back in the day, and well, actually both times way back in the day because last one I saw was his No More Tours, which was like in the '90s. So so that was a few
I
years
never
back.
got to see
But
him live.
oh no, it was fantastic. But he was uh, the artist that got me into heavy metal because I was all country because my mom and my family I had music all over the place. So I was familiar with a lot of music, but I didn't really listen to a lot of it. And then a a girl I was Twitter pated with got me like an Air Supply and REO Speedwagon, and then I heard Randy Rhoads and Ozzy, and I was hooked, and I became a metalhead for many years. So, but yeah, R.I.P. Ozzy. So, on with
R.I.P.
the
Malcolm
show.
Jamal Warner too for
Yep.
Theo
Oh
from the
yeah, that's
Cosby
Cosby.
Show.
Man, Theo. I was like, really, but see, I hadn't thought about Theo in a long while.
Yeah.
I thought about Ozzy just,
Yeah.
what, just
Oh
originally
God,
because he's,
Ozzy really hit because
yeah.
I was a lot of. I
Anyhow,
was so excited every time he came out with a new song. That was more modern because it was like, oh yay! But
yeah,
now it's like,
but no more. All right.
They did that
Well, we'll see.
amazing concert
He's,
just a few
he's
weeks ago, though.
to what?
They
oh
did
yeah,
a concert for him just a few weeks ago with him.
they
Yeah,
did.
this is it. The farewell tour. So
Yeah.
actual farewell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he won't be doing another one. So that was it.
No,
So, but anyhow, what is it? It's Console Week, and
Yes.
Pamela has got all kinds of stuff to share.
I do. I have a few things anyway, not a ton, but there's some fun things coming up.
Half a ton.
Half a ton.
There you go.
So, Saturday, July 26th, this Saturday, 6 to 10 p.m. in Wichita, there's a Night of Treasures. It's folklore. It's part of the Night of Treasures series collection, and its stories come to life. And it's a fundraiser for the Museum of World Treasures. And I like their little blurb that they have for it. It says, "Step into an enchanted forest in the heart of Old Town Wichita. Night of Treasures Folklore is a magical adult evening filled with fairy tales, folklore, and fundraising for a good cause. With themed activities, immersive decor, and tasty indulgences, this is your summer night to escape the ordinary." And all proceeds go to the Museum of World Treasures educational mission. So what's included? All kinds of good stuff. There's an open bar, and it's called the Tipsy Pixie, which is hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a buffet.
Oh.
There's an art activity. There's tarot readings, wand crafting, fairy scavenger hunt adventure, wine and spirit pull, a silent auction. There's photo booths. There's folklore artifact display case. Whimsical costumes are encouraged, and tickets for general admission are $55 at the door.
Wow.
Yeah, but it all
that's in
goes to a
Wichita.
very good. Yeah, it's in Wichita.
That's only 4 hours away from me. That sounds
Yeah,
like fun. And I got friends in Wichita, so that'd be out.
yeah.
That's
And
true.
then we have
We
the
all do.
Kansas City Renaissance Festival. It's coming up all the Saturdays and Sundays in August 30th through October 12th, plus Labor Day, and it's 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then it's also Monday, October 13th, 10 to 5, rain or shine. For more information on that one, you can go to kcrenfest.com. And then August 2nd, we have the Kansas City Paracon coming up in Leavenworth. They're going to have it at the Masonic Lodge. It's sponsored by Apex Paranormal and Strange Paranormal. And I'm super excited about this one because Bordertown's going to be vending there, promoting our Paracon and all the podcasts, including A.M.O.K. And then Saturday, August 9th, we have Adam's Family Ghost Hunt. It's in Abilene.
ooh,
Yeah, it sounds fun. It's from 7
that
p.m. to 9
does.
p.m. It's sponsored by Joseph Tatner and the Haunted Nights Paranormal. Then September 13th, it's a Saturday in Salina, Kansas, 7:45 p.m. to 2 a.m. We have the Temple Paranormal Investigation with the mysterious Mike and Sam.
Mysterious.
The mysterious. And then September 27th, we have the 7th annual Bordertown Paracon in Caney.
Woo!
One of our favorites for sure. We got lots of great speakers and vendors being lined up now. It is free to the public for ages 12 and up. And we just talked to Brian Terrell recently, and he's doing a workshop. It's on how to investigate Bigfoot. He's going to go over a lot of stuff. He teaches that class anyway at different things, and so he's going to bring it to us. We're super excited about that. So that's it.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers.
That's it. Cheers. That'd be a good time. That's no, that's a lot of stuff. Now I got that's my week next week. The trick is to not forget my stuff at work. All right. Hey, what do we got this week? We have we have a guest this week, and
Yes, we do.
Interesting to me because he's medical, and I like the way medical people think when they're doing investigations. So I've met a few over the years, and this guy has got a team. That's all medical people. And his name is Justin Smith, and we're going to let him say the name because every time I say the name, I feel funny about it. Now, wait, hey, Justin, you're live. It's
Hey, how's it going? So our name we answer to any name really, as long as you're looking at
you.
us. So it can be but we're a group of RNs, and our name, you can call us Paranormal. We removed that A. I don't know. It's just a whimsical way of writing out paranormal, because we're a group of RNs. There's about 12 of us.
No, I think that's great.
Wow.
It's eye catching for sure. I like it. So when I started the team, being a diagnostic professional, I was thinking, okay, well, I use a lot of my work. Well, I don't use an X-ray machine out there, but a lot of the diagnostic thought processes, and especially using the machines and stuff like that, I find my professional life can be moved into the paranormal life. Do you find it the same way? How does it work with an RN and the paranormal?
Well, pretty much what you said, and it goes into everyday life, to be honest with you. But as RNs, we're trained to critically think and to look at evidence and look at multiple pieces of the puzzle. To try to bring it in so we can get a good, accurate picture. So we're really good at ruling things out, if that makes sense, and focusing on certain symptoms or what we see in front of us and coming to a conclusion.
Yeah, right on. So I got all kinds of things, and I'm gonna head down this path. So, but what actually got you started? I mean, go to the Wayback Machine. What got you started in the paranormal at all?
Well, it's a bit of a weird story. Our group, we are all very experienced. We've all been working together for several years, and so frankly, we took a trip as a group outing, basically to have a good time. But how it came upon this in particular topic for us to go on a group outing is one of our nurses that works on our floor. She's from Louisiana, and she grew up in a haunted house, is what she told us. And they were Catholic, and they would see shadow play, hear voices, and so they contacted their parish priests, who came to their house and basically told them to ignore it and said it's demonic, ignore it all.
Oh my God!
This would have been, I don't know, probably back in the 80s. And so she told us about that, and I don't know, we discussed it. And a few weeks later, started looking into places. Several other nurses on the floor were like, "Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's go do that." And so there ended up being about 10 or 12 of us, I think 12. And so we had to find a pretty big place to go. And so we settled on Missouri State. So that's the first place we went to as a group. It is a cool place. So, we showed up thinking, hey, this is going to be a fun time, kind of like going to a haunted house, to get jump scared. But we experienced a couple things, and it changed our mind. And ever since then, I've been absolutely hooked.
See, that's funny. See, I was a total non-believer. It took something extraordinary to get me to flip the script. But when I started looking, every place I've worked, for the exception of the clinic I'm in now, has had ghost stories. And I've actually, at a local hospital here, I've had two experiences myself there. So I was like, pretty wild. So uh, I can see it, like the whole thing. But I enjoy investigating uh, hospitals and stuff like that. And we'll talk about you did a couple of them, right? You did Harriman and OSPH.
Yeah, we've done, I think, 4 total.
Or
Yeah.
yeah,
And hospitals are our favorite, my favorite anyway.
wonder why.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just feel at home. Doesn't matter where it's at. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is this and that is that. So yeah, no, I dig on it. So so you said there's a group of 4 of you now.
well, no, there's about 5 of us going right now because a few of our members decided to be selfish and have children, and so
I
they're
hear that.
working. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I know some of them are going to listen, so you're going to hear me rip on a few of them from time to
No,
time.
that's good.
Um,
They deserve
we're
it.
all, yeah. You're going to see some of the nurse humor that is well known and also accurate. But no, right now we've got about 5 or 6 of us that go on each trip, and if we go to bigger venues, then a couple more will tag along, a few more will tag along, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where we are today.
So that's what you're doing. You're doing. Are you only doing the public places, or are you doing like homes and stuff like that?
No, that's a really good question. And it started off kind of as just wanting to have fun, and I didn't feel comfortable going to a home, because I figured people would want answers, much like how we deal with in the hospital. People
Yeah.
want answers to what, and I didn't feel as though that we were talented enough, I guess, to provide that for them. And so if we went to their home, it really would have just been for us. And so I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable with that. Now we have gone to a few private places recently, but in the beginning, yeah, we went to lots of public places in 4 or 5 different states. I think we've been to now.
Well,
No, no, that's respectable because so many people they're going to take anything they have a chance to go to, and you know your limits. So that's
Right.
fantastic. So I did not. I just jumped in full force, and I was like started doing homes and stuff like that. And homes are scarier than any place that you can go into because things that you can get into there are something totally different. But
true,
but
but a lot of times they're people in a private one. They're just looking for some answers, and you said answers. A lot more than that. They're looking for peace of mind,
yeah,
Yeah.
that
a way to
that they're not
calm things
crazy.
down, that they're not crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not. Half the stuff you hear from them is crazy. It's like, oh no, no, that's not true. You got to give them some kind of clue as far as okay, most likely it's you know raccoons in your attic. They're talking to each other. They're all ventriloquists. Whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So what
yeah,
is your most memorable case?
Case wise, or you mean trip? I would probably it would
Well,
have to be
trip, case,
the first. It
whichever.
would be the first trip going back to Missouri State, and I'll tell you why. I was a skeptic, much like what you said, Adrian. But I'm pretty open minded to stuff. But after we experienced a couple of things, um, I knew something was there. Didn't know what it was, and so that's why I started going down the rabbit hole. I spent like 10 years in college, so I'm really good at research and homework. So I've since read books, listened to podcasts, like y'all's and others, and I've spent a great deal of my time trying to understand what this is, only to come to find out that there's a lot more questions than answers. but also we took it. So we had a tour guide at Missouri State, and she advised us to use an app on the phone. So I don't know, I can't remember which one it was, but we downloaded it and used it, and it was giving us some answers, and we were like, "Wow, this is great." So
Mhm.
on the way home, I said, "Hey, it's Laura. She's in our group." I said, "Turn that app back on and see what happens." Sure enough, on the way home, we were hearing the same stuff. So that was very impactful for me because I became very, I wouldn't say a believer, but I inquisitive, but at the same time, a huge skeptic as to what is all out there. And I hate feeling like a fool. So I'm now extremely skeptical about equipment to the point where I even build my own now, whether it's
Oh
spirit
yeah, right
boxes
on.
or M-Pods and stuff. I build my own because I don't believe. Maybe it's because I've been working with the public for 20 years, but I don't believe much of what anybody says. So
Oh no,
that's the most impactful. Yeah.
totally me. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
See, I when you we'll go to other teams, and the other teams got all this equipment and stuff like that. My team's got a recorder and a camera because
that's
most
us.
I don't I'm way more skeptical of the paranormal stuff than the paranormal anymore. So uh,
Yeah.
I we prefer to just um, like witness and have corroboration because when we do an investigation, it's more about did you see that? Did this happen? And especially like if we're doing a home because uh, we're trying to discern what it is, but uh, it, the equipment gives you more false positives than actual anything because when it says
What is
something
that?
you're like can you believe it? I don't know if I can believe that or not. So I know many
Right.
times that the equipment doesn't match what I'm actually witnessing or those around me are witnessing, which includes cameras because there are a lot of times like on video we've had things aimed at stuff that was happening that we're all witnessing that didn't come across on the video.
Mm,
Bodies are weird though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what we use are just recorders. I mean, like
Yeah,
these, and we use trying
yeah.
to find out where my
Zoom
camera is.
recorder really
So
good, good job.
yeah, those are the ones we use, and we use cameras, and that's about it. We've had some REM pod stuff that has convinced us that something's up with it. But again, we don't know where it's responded to questions and commands. But beyond that, I've even built like my own spirit box stuff.
Yeah.
I've built amplifiers here. Sorry, I know I'm showing you props.
Yeah. No,
Right,
that's all right.
where I build like noise gates and everything else, and I hook up to it. And
Cool.
we've used it several times, and I have not caught a single thing on it. So I'm very skeptical. We've done the Estes a number of times. I'm very skeptical of it. However, I've had a couple of people who have sent me something that I'm like, okay, there might be something to it. Um, I think was it Dr. Skinner? I think sent me something from the Brumley House that that's up in Missouri. That I was like, okay, that's different because it was basically a sentence that had his name in it. So I'm still open to it, but as of right now, you got to prove it to me.
That's it. Talk about equipment. What I always wanted to do is always wanted to take a a three prong EKG and some goo and put it in
Yeah,
there because
some
I don't
gel.
think they can make I don't think they can make a K2 meter bounce around, but they may be able to do that. And if you have like a 3 lead or even a 12 lead, 12 lead would be too confusing, but like a 3 lead, you could do yes,
Hmm.
no, and yeah, hit the red one, hit the
Yeah,
black one, and I think uh, maybe you can communicate that way. But
yeah.
so I haven't looked here recently, but back when we started in 2006, I was like, I'm going to do this. And I looked at those damn machines and they're expensive.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the clinic, the hospital wouldn't let me just borrow one. Hey, can I have this for the night? They never would. I don't know why. So,
Maybe
science.
you can buy an older one on eBay because these hospitals might would recognize one from the '60s or the '70s or something.
Well, true. No, no, that's pretty funny. What,
How long have you been?
go ahead.
How long has your group been together?
Well, I mean, professionally, we've known each other for some time. I think I've been a nurse at where I work, Children's, which I am not representing in their some of them for 18 years, but we've been looking into paranormal stuff for about 8 years, I think, 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
pre-COVID.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
yes, sir.
Awesome. You travel a lot. I mean, do you travel pretty much everywhere, or certain Midwest, or?
We do travel. A lot of them like to. They've got kids. I've got three of them. By the way, if you hear them in the background, that's my house isn't haunted. They're confined indoor. They're confined indoors because it's 158 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Um,
Not a fan. Not a
no,
fan of that at all.
yeah,
Same
a
here.
few of our group they're extroverted. They like to do it's more than just paranormal. They like to go out and have a good time and be together.
Hmm.
So yes, we take several overnight trips, sometimes 2 nights, sometimes 3 nights, and so we've been Tennessee throughout that. That's one of our favorite places. We've been to Illinois, we've gone to Ashmore, a few places in Missouri, some in Arkansas, of course, and we're about to go to Texas here in a few months. So yeah, we've gone to several different places.
Okay, excellent. And you're based in Arkansas?
Central Arkansas, yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. Very
So,
cool.
so I need
So
to
when are
ask.
you
I
going to
need to ask.
Texas?
Go ahead. Texas.
Oh,
Where
sorry.
I think is it Haunted Hill House? I think it's just west of Fort Worth, which I'm actually from Texas,
Yes.
so I'm eager. I love that state, so that's what we're looking at going to next.
Is
So
there
Ah.
anybody in your group that's woo woo at all? Do you have any empathic or psychic friends?
we have one that seems to feel a little bit more. I
Yeah.
have never felt anything other than at Ashmore Estates. I'll be honest with you, there's a place in that building that made me and the rest of us feel a little bit weird. But no, probably not how you would.
Where? Because
Which
I've had two
which
spots in that place that made me feel weird.
which part?
It was on the third floor, and so
Okay.
we were
Yeah.
taking our tour, and everything feels normal. I don't have whatever that empath that you're talking about, but as soon as we hit the third floor, it just feels like I don't know. It felt like you don't need to be in here. You need to go. If that makes sense.
Yeah, oh yeah. I felt like I was
And
gonna get pushed down the stairs from the third floor. So yeah.
that night, actually, one of our group members, Tad, he's scratched, and it's on video. We're walking down the second hallway, and there's nothing to either side, and he jumps up and says, profanity words, and says, "Man, that hurt. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I watched it. It looked like sort of a crooked horseshoe, probably about 3 inch by 2 inch, and I watched it whelp up and go from red to purple." Um,
Wow.
that was at Ashmore. Yeah, that place is pretty weird.
Wow.
We're actually we're planning a 2 night there too because we're curious as what a second night would bring. If these things know who we are and what we are,
That's
Yeah,
maybe
we
they would
need
open
to
up.
we need to plan that too.
it's a pretty cool
Yeah.
place.
That's too
Yeah,
great.
I got a bit of a theory. I'm actually a high functioning introvert, and over the past 8 years, we've developed our different ways how we investigate. Some of them like to group up, like I say, and they get evidence, and you'll hear a clip of that later. But I always try to go walk through by myself because I know that I'm drawn to a group of one or two a lot more than I am to 6 or 7. So we try to provide both of those social environments, I guess you could say, to see if it
Mhm.
captures.
So, do you
That's
feel
awesome.
in that situation? Do you get a lot more activity? Do you find
Um,
that personally? Because I
I
do when I do it.
I personally do. Yes, it's hard because you don't really have the control.
Hmm.
If a group had gone through there at the exact same time, but I feel like I do.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and go down that path. Now let's see. We tried to do this before the show and it kind of worked. So let's see if it does. It's all Shauna's
Okay.
fault if it doesn't. So
Ah.
mm,
All my fault. All
all your
right.
fault.
New
We
This
guy,
is
All
work.
new
right.
guy, new guy.
Which one do you want to go with?
Let me see. I'm trying to see a list. I don't know if you have the Rialto Voice one.
Yes.
You can play that, and I'll
Wait.
play them, and I'll.
I do. Somewhere. Hang on. I had it. There it is. I got it.
Let's see if this works. Maybe.
Okay, so the Rialto voice E1, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I was playing. Okay, let me play it one more time.
I hear nothing.
I'm not hearing anything on it. So.
I hear really faint people talking, and then I heard a thump.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything. Did anybody in the land hear anything?
Can't hear
You
it.
had it
I might have
playing
to
it.
Uh, our guest said can't hear anything.
Okay, hang on. Let me try again.
One more time.
One more time. We'll get it, guys. We'll get it eventually. All right.
There we go.
Is there somebody in the lobby?
Yep.
Because I saw a shadow against that wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
okay,
y'all
I can
hear
give you
that?
some background
I
on
heard
this.
some. All right, yeah, give some background because I heard some whispering, and then I heard some voices in the background.
Yeah, so it's the whisper part. So this is in the Rialto Theater in Morrilton. I think we've been there 3 times. It's a traditional theater where you got seats and an upper balcony, and then it's a stage now where there's where you can have plays. But I'm alone on the stage, and they are up in the upper balcony, and they are asking if somebody's in the lobby because they see a shadow move across the wall. Now that isn't important. I'm pretty sure it was just a car going by. But after she says, "Is there somebody in the lobby or in the window?" you can hear what sounds like to me a Southern female say, "Did you find it?" I did not hear it at the time. I don't know why it says that, but it seemingly was right next to me.
Play that one more time.
Is there somebody in the lobby?
Yep.
You do hear the whisper. I can't make it out because I'm deaf, but I heard the.
Yeah, to me it sounds
I
like.
did hear that.
Yeah, so a cool part about this too is on our software, and you guys might be able to educate me a little bit on this. So whenever you take a step, cough, whatever you do, there's sound waves, and so it's wavepoints, and so some of these voices, including this whisper, is just completely flat, and so I
Mm.
don't understand that. It's almost like they're making sound, but without using sound waves, and recorders can pick it up. I don't know, but that's happened several different times, and this was the first case of that, which I found very, very interesting.
Well, it could be
That
so
is
low.
interesting.
It could be so low that it's not registering. Although, if you were to widen those gaps between, I don't know what they call them, but you might see
Waves,
some little waves. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
wavelengths.
If you widen it, the bandwidth, I think it's called, you might be able
Okay.
to see some of it. Yeah.
Also, whenever you zoom in, if you just like clip that area and like up the volume, you'll start seeing waves
Yeah.
coming in, but you have to make it
Play,
really, really loud.
play
What
with it a
program
little.
Yeah,
do you
I
use?
Yeah.
so I use both Audacity, and then there's an Olympus, like the camera company. They have their own software, and that's what I use a lot too.
Yeah. Audacity is
Audacity
pretty
is pretty
good.
easy. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
I
easy.
use Audition, but
He's cool
Audition
at it,
has
bro.
that wave that you can see.
Yeah.
So,
Uh, Even on
uh,
Audacity, you can. I think if you double click it, it'll widen it.
Okay.
So it'll widen those bandwidths, I guess, a little bit more, so you might be able to see it better.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yep.
Because
Well,
I've gotten to the
you're
I
point
have
gonna.
found a
where
lot of.
I've gotten to the point where it's widened and I can't shrink the damn thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Oh yeah.
if you're coming to if you're
over.
coming to the expo in October, we'll be there, so you can
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
we can show you because we'll have our computers there, so that'll be cool.
Yep.
Which is why
All
you
right.
should always go to these events with other teams.
Yes.
You
Yep.
learn that way. All right. Next one.
What's next?
Oh, you can do the second Rialto one since we're
Oh, no,
already
you did.
there. This is from our second visit.
All right.
What?
Just
Yeah, I heard the woman in the background. Were you responding to her?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck was that? This time I was actually by myself in front of the stage, and there's sounds, I don't know, it's almost like a rhythmic female voice again.
yeah,
So I don't know. I don't know what it
yeah.
says,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
heard.
something.
Yeah, you can tell it's
Yeah.
language. You just can't tell what they're saying.
One more
Robert
time.
says la la.
Yeah. Does sound like
What?
la.
Can you play it one more time?
Yep.
What?
La la la
I'm
la.
like here the la la la.
She
Yeah.
says something.
Yeah, I have no idea.
la.
That's
I
crazy.
thought it was he had something, or that's what I kind of heard.
But you can hear the inflection. You can hear
Yeah.
the da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Pattern.
actually hear
Yeah.
a woman
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
have to
great.
open my audition after the show and pull it up and see if I can make it louder. All right, what's next?
Oh, let's see. We'll wait on doing some old South ones. Here's my list. Oh man, there was another clip of the Rialto, and I didn't send it to you. It's Footsteps. It's a really good set, and the weird thing about them was that I actually felt them on my feet. So whatever this thing
That
was
one we
not
got.
only making footstep noises, but it also had mass. Let's do.
Oh, it's OOHH footsteps that I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can do that. That one's that's at Old Harriman. We've been there, I think, 3 times. This is a great footsteps clip. So this is, I don't know if y'all have been to Old Harriman. This is in the second
Not
floor
yet.
corridor,
Not yet.
and it connects. Well, it's a really long hallway, and it connects both the old hospital to the new, and you'll hear it. It's clear as day.
What the hell was that?
Footsteps.
What the
Yeah.
hell is
I,
that?
sh-
Yeah, we've all
I
been
should
there.
have.
That's funny.
I should have given y'all a warning. There's a couple of our group that weren't raised right, so you're going to hear
No,
some
that's okay. That's
profanity.
okay. No,
I know.
I
I,
wasn't
they were
raised
going to
right
listen to
either.
this.
Oh,
you know,
Yeah.
that's a real moment. No, I totally get it. No,
Oh,
what the hell is
absolutely.
that?
And it
That's
was
funny.
quite low key. Also,
Mhm.
Yep,
there was some
No,
heavy
that was great.
footsteps.
Yeah,
it was. All right,
Who
so
we
what's
got?
next? What we got next?
Well, since we're on footsteps, let's do this other one, and it's from if you see OSPH, and it says, I think it says Marsh or Marshall. That's my son. So I am with my son. He and I are together taking it. We reserved it for the day, and you'll hear him. He's 10. He sounds just like a little kid, but
The
they're
Marsh Steps one.
self-explanatory. Yeah.
If we did, can you move one of these balls? A knock or something? You know that? Oh, like winding down the steps. Like it sounded like
I don't.
people were like winding down the steps.
Oh, no, it's okay.
If we did, can you move one of these balls?
Well, that was it. So you can go back.
Yeah,
I heard a
If we did, can you
yeah.
move one of these balls? A knock or something? You know that?
just sounded like movement to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Sounds
running
like.
down the steps. Like it sounded like people like running
Yeah.
down the steps.
Oh, no, it's okay. It was pretty loud, and he took it like a champ.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, he did. Because most kids be like, "Oh my
I heard
gosh!"
some faint whispering of a woman there too.
Yeah, sort of before it. It's weird. You're right.
Yeah,
I don't know what it says. And
right after he says something about can you move the ball or something. I guess it was cat balls or something.
yes, it was. I don't know if y'all been to Old South, but that whole place is littered
Yeah,
with cat balls. I guess groups leave them there.
yeah,
Kind of have to watch where you step.
yeah, yeah. They weren't there when I went there. No cat balls.
No cat balls. All
Yeah,
right, next.
All right,
Yeah.
next. I don't know if you see one that says BM Hurt, and I know we're medical. That doesn't stand for bowel movement. It
Yeah.
actually stands.
Yeah.
It stands for
Sure.
Beatty Mansion.
Oh no, I thought it was bowel
Ah.
movement.
Beatty Mansion.
No, no, yeah,
How was I
I,
being hurt? Okay.
right. No, it stands for Beatty
Hurt.
Mansion.
All right.
What the heck? Did you hear that?
Sounded like a
It was
scream.
Did you hear that?
screams.
All right, yeah. So I'll give you the backstory on this. This is at Beatty Mansion. I think it was maybe two years ago. We went in January. It was freezing and sleeting outside. This is around 0200. This is the only clip. So it's me and my daughter. This was not a group trip. We were up on the third floor. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but it's allegedly where Mrs. Beatty maybe killed her husband. I don't know. It's legend. But she did not hear it. And she had 16-year-old ears, and it sounds like something screaming, saying, "You'll get hurt there." I don't know if it's female or a little boy. You tell me.
Oh my gosh. I want to play it one more time because that is.
Yeah,
Sure.
because I didn't hear any of that, but I heard something else.
Yeah.
Oh, it almost sounds like you'll get hurt there.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
what
hear
I
that?
think it says.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
And
Cool.
It almost sounds like a kid saying that too. You'll get hurt there.
And for you to hear it out loud, that's really cool.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and right before your last comment, somebody else said something else in a whisper.
Oh, are you serious? Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm playing it again.
He's got the woo woo-ness.
He's got the woo woo ears.
What the heck? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Huh.
Now that might have been
Hmm.
your daughter saying what?
Yeah. But
Maybe.
It was right before the last word you said.
maybe
So,
you got more. Maybe you have. Maybe you do have a little bit of woo woo because you're hearing EVPs and stuff like that. Nobody else hearing this stuff, and only you. Like you said, she had her 16-year-old ears, and then you had your how
Yeah.
old are you ears. So
well, mine
Well, I
aren't
She's like,
tell you, I probably
16 years
should
old.
have. I should have clarified. I have a recorder listening live with headphones almost about 85 to 90% of the time. So I hear these things live, and she doesn't have headphones on because they have three mics on them. And if you hear something, whether it's a knock or a mouse fart, these things can pick up anything. You have no idea directionally where it comes from. And so it's kind of better to have somebody there with live ears so they can point, to where it comes from. So they're
yeah.
great. You can hear in time and live, but at the same time you're kind of hampered because you have no idea where these sounds are coming from directionally.
oh
But
yeah,
that's one of my
All right.
favorite clips because it's with my daughter. She's into this stuff too.
Oh.
That's awesome.
My daughter is too, but she's 11, and I told her she's not allowed to go until she's 18.
Oh, you're
But with her
depriving
young
Yeah.
ears, I think it would be interesting to take her to like maybe a day trip one or something like that, to a real low key one, maybe, because she's really, really into it.
what do we
That
got
could be-
next?
Okay, we have
Um,
lots of them.
Well, let's. I don't know what time we have left. I was going to start
We
going
got
into
We
we
Old
have
got
South.
20.
19 minutes. Old South. Let's
Um,
go there.
Old South, we've been there, I believe, 6 times total. It's kind of where we cut our teeth. And I know this probably
Yeah.
sounds strange, but I'm convinced that that place likes us.
No, I get it.
Um,
Oh
we
yeah.
let's see.
I've been there twice, and it does remember you.
It does.
Yeah. It's a
Let's
cool.
we can do the I did clip, and I'll set this up. This was one of the, like I was telling you, an experiment about group versus going solo. This was in one of the rooms on the second floor. If you've been there, I think there was a couch. Four girls were sitting on the couch, and two were sitting on chairs on the adjacent wall. And this is self-explanatory. And this, I will warn you, this has one of the girls that wasn't raised right. You'll hear her. But
All
you can go
right,
ahead.
y'all ready?
Yeah.
No, Lisa, I didn't have a wheelchair. I'm about to turn the fucking temperature monitor off on it.
Did Laura just say I did?
I heard it.
You hear like a male voice say, I
Yeah,
did.
I did. I did.
Mm.
Uh, yeah. So the continuation of that clip, you'll hear one of our girls, Ashley. She's the only one that heard it, and they were all bundled up. So I don't know why the rest of them didn't, but she is the only one that heard it with her
It
own
chose
ears.
her.
But yeah,
Yeah.
It's just for
I
her.
don't know. I don't know how that works, but it's
Well,
seemingly yes.
some people can
Some
hear
people.
multiple things at once. Like me, I can only hear what you're saying to me. Somebody said something over there. No idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
My wife will be carrying on a conversation, actually talking and hearing what their conversation is, on like both sides of it. I don't know how you do. I don't know how she does it, but she can do it.
Yeah, I
And
can't
some
even.
and some
But no, that was a good
people's
one.
some people's spirits shine brighter because they're more open to it, and I think that's why the spirits sometimes focus their energy on that particular
Some
person.
Robert says, some can woo better than others.
That's a good one, Robert.
That is a good one.
All right.
All right,
What's that?
on to
All
the
right.
next.
If you see OSPH, hey, wait, and I'll set this one up for you. So we were going on several trips, and a lot of our family members were like, I want to go, but we're fairly restricted to medical people. But this one is also with my daughter. She wanted to be alone in the waiting room next to the ER, and I was walking out to the hallway, so you'll hear me take steps, and then you'll hear a voice, and then I return. You'll hear my other steps. You can go ahead.
Okay. Are you a patient?
Yeah.
Patient.
Oh, no, you hear the hey, wait. Because it's a
Yeah.
female's voice. She's, hey, wait.
Yeah, I'm turning around to go ask because I thought it was my daughter.
Nice.
Oh my God, I'm going to play that again. That was good.
Okay. Are you a patient?
There you go. That's wild.
What?
What?
Did you see hey wait?
No.
You didn't say hey wait?
No, I didn't say anything.
You said nothing?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
you did. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like my team, actually. But anyhow. Oh, that's awesome.
Well, that was awesome. That was really good.
What's
What's
So
next?
the next one that you should see OSPH stop, and this is on the same trip. So after I let my daughter hear that clip, she was freaked out a little bit. But this was the next line of questioning, and you'll hear something. I think when I say, emergency room, and I'm telling you right now, it sounds exactly like another member who brought his 15-year-old son, 14-year-old son, and they were up on the third floor. We were down in the ER. You'll hear it.
Is there anybody down in the ER, the emergency room?
Yeah, you heard it right when you were talking.
It says stop.
All right, let's try one more time.
Is there anybody down in the ER, the emergency room?
Stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yeah, it sounds like a young man going through puberty. I know that sounds weird, but that's kind of the voice that he has.
No,
So I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know if it was mimicking. I don't know if that's a thing or. But anyway, those are weird.
Oh, yeah, they are.
All
Unexplainable.
EVPs
You
are
got,
weird.
yeah, they are. So you got 2 more from the OSPH.
Yeah, let's do what the one that says lullaby enhanced, and we'll play it, and then I'll give you the
Okay.
backstory behind it. This is probably our favorite clip.
The lights freaks me out.
I wish I wanted to do that. Let's see where they're working together.
Yeah, let's see. What was that? The kids' toy noise.
Did you hear like the lullaby music just playing?
No, it's not me.
That was not you?
The hair on my legs right now is standing up. Hold on just a second. Hello? Is anybody here?
Was that a me at the end?
I don't know. I'll give you the background of this. I think this might have been the third time we went. It's up on the third floor where the old maternity, I guess, or the pediatric. Anyway, it was up there. So this was actually caught on our video. We set up static cams. We weren't recording with our recorders. We were discussing where we were going to go to the next place. And so it just kicked on, and we heard the first part. And if you listen carefully, you can hear it go and fade off. We did not hear it fade off with our own ears. Towards the end of that, I'm standing in a doorway, and it felt like the only way I can describe it is a cool static that ran through my lower body and caused all of my leg hairs to do this. Not on my arms, not anywhere else, just on my legs. So I don't know if it was short, low, whatever, but it was pretty great because 5 of us got to witness it, and then of course I had my only physical, I guess, experience that I've ever had.
Was that
Oh, wow.
was that the waiting room area?
Up on the third floor, I don't know if you know where the nurse's desk is. There's the OR on one wing, and then there's the
Okay.
patient area. It's literally right there by that nurse's desk. And I'm standing in the doorway that's just across from it.
Okay, I'm going back a long time ago, but maybe 8-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 7.
I've been there so many times. I know that
Yeah.
place. Like,
It's like you work there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there was one room where we actually encountered kids running around in there, in like it was like a waiting room. There's a wall, it's a big room, and then to my left there was like windows. That might have been the second floor though.
that's on the second floor. I know. I'm pretty sure I
Okay,
know what you're talking about.
okay, and in that room, yeah, we encountered. I actually saw an older Spanish lady with her 2 grandkids sitting back in the corner, and she's reading the newspaper. One of our friends was trying to speak Spanish to her. The lady was, that I could see, was laughing hysterically, and her kids were running around. The 2 kids, a little boy and a little girl, they kept poking our members who were sitting around the room. And I
That's
said,
funny.
"Did you?" And she goes, "I just felt something on my leg," and I watched the kid slap her on the leg as it went by, and they poked her in the back, and it was awesome, pretty awesome.
Yeah, that place is great.
Yeah, a lot of activity there.
Let's go. We're
All
running
right.
out of time. Let me see
Oh.
another one.
We got 4 more left.
Well, we got 10 minutes.
Well, we can kind of pick out. I did. We already did that. You can do the one that says third floor mail. Let's do that one. I was alone on this one doing my solo walkthrough.
While we're waiting for, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Hello? Hello?
Listen.
Whoa. Yeah.
You get something?
That might be where it is. The reason I included that is because I walked downstairs going into the second floor where the break area was. There was one other male, and I was making sure he wasn't there, but they were
No,
down
I
in the
get it.
cafeteria. He was
Tell
far
there was
away.
a you can tell there was an urgency in your walking because you're trying to figure out. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I started
yeah.
smiling because I've been there. I know exactly not to that, but in that situation. So that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But that sounded like a male mumbling, and honestly, it sounded like something coming over the intercom to me. But you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Little
Yeah,
static.
they heard
Mm-hmm.
a whistle in there.
Yeah.
Pam, you caught that,
Yeah, I cut the whistle.
and it was almost like somebody was making sounds with their mouth and like a, you know, and then they whistle, and then he did one more sound like, and then
Yeah.
we heard the feet running.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
so,
up by
I'm
the
sorry.
OR.
I'm sorry. Walking swiftly.
Yeah,
Walking swiftly. Yeah.
Walking swiftly.
yeah.
Hey, on that last one, what I was going to say, and matter of fact, Robert said something about, I was going to say the same thing. Was there a music box playing? Because I heard a music box towards the beginning of that one.
Wait, on that last one?
Yeah, not this one,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, the
last one.
lullaby.
Yeah, I heard music box.
Yeah.
You know what it
Um,
reminded me of? It reminded me, I know in our local hospital, when a baby's born, they play that tune over the intercom to let everybody know there's
Rockabye.
been a baby born. Yeah, that's what it
Oh
made.
yeah,
Rockabye and good night.
Yeah,
Go to sleep now. Yep.
that's
No,
what I thought
no.
of when I heard that.
yeah. Go back
Yep.
and
no,
listen
there was
to it
no music box. Yeah.
because a
It's
couple of us,
playing, yeah.
and a matter of fact, Robert typed it in there and it reminded me. I'm like, yeah, I heard a music box as well at the very
Yeah.
beginning of the clip.
Hmm.
Okay, hang on just a second. Let
Okay,
me get that pulled up.
Yeah, because it's playing and you hear it a couple of different spots. It's
Yeah.
Right.
okay.
All right.
The light freaks me out.
Which one do that? Let's see where they're wanting to go.
Yeah, I'll say.
What was that? Kids joy noise.
Did you hear like the lullaby music just playing?
No, it's not me.
That was not you?
The hair on my legs right now is standing up. Hold on just a second. Hello?
Yeah, y'all don't have
Yes,
a music box that y'all use, right? No?
No.
Oh, that is
That's pretty cool.
crazy.
No, 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 no.
That was the same tune that I heard earlier several
Hmm.
times on that, well, 3 clips ago. So
All right.
interesting.
All right.
Uno
So we
mas.
do have the OPSH want to come out knocking.
Yeah, that was a little bit hard to hear. I can explain it to you. If you want, we can play that one and then the one from McIntyre Villa.
Okay.
Either one. If we have time for one, we can do the McIntyre Villa.
We'll do the
Do this
McIntyre
one.
Villas. There we go.
Love McIntyre.
Here.
Yeah,
I
you're
do
welcome.
too. Uh-huh. All right.
Getting there. Boom. Here we go. McIntyre Villa.
Hello? Hello?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
good.
Hello.
So breathy hello
I
back.
think it whispers
Yeah.
hello. Yeah, that's up on the
Yeah.
second floor around their library is where I got
Yeah.
that.
In the hallway.
So Ken and I were in
Yes,
the
sir.
library
In the
doing
hallway.
the SS methods. Yep.
And just as
Yep.
as we were going, we had just left there, and we were walking down towards the end before it bends right after that mirror, and
Yep.
I had my hat on, and I felt somebody go like this, trying to push my hat off, right outside that library door. So yeah, that's a crazy hallway.
That is a crazy hallway.
Yeah, and a cool place. If
Very cool.
I'm planning on going back.
Yeah.
Oh, same.
we
I
Well,
already told
when you have
Stephanie.
experience
Save
at
me a
that
time.
place that you can't help but want to go back. So yeah, no, it's
Yep.
great.
Right.
And it's almost non-stop there. So
Yeah.
I think Stephanie
Yep.
stirs a lot of it up.
Oh, you know she does.
I
She
don't know.
teases them. She jokes with them. She
all the
treats them
time.
like they're people because they are people, but she
Ex-
treats them like they're alive.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially when she's wrapping
Mm.
gifts.
Oh God.
Well, let me.
Or
We're at the end
go
of the
ahead.
show. I kind of want to know. Uh, are you up for people contacting your group trying to get your opinions on stuff? If that's that this is the moment where you take that and you plug yourself as well as you can. So go ahead.
Sure, 100%. I'm willing to help. We are medical minded, like I say. We critical think. We don't do the divination or any of that stuff. We're pretty black and white in terms of that. But yeah, we would love to. The other thing too is I would love to collaborate with other groups and try to see their
Yes.
methods and they can see ours and just get to know other people that are into this too. I think that would be great. I would absolutely love to do both of
Oh
those
yeah.
things.
So if you're a team in the Central Arkansas area and would like to uh, teach and learn from some people, that's a great way to do it. And
Yep.
so now, so how would they contact you? I mean, how would they reach out to your group, or do they reach out to you?
Well, so you can reach out to me. We have a Facebook page, and it's Arkansas Paranormal with the RN spelling. They can contact us through there. Our page is a little bit lacking. Our vice president of social media presence is terrible. We'll be taking. She'll hear this. I know I'm giving her a hard time, but you can
Fuck
contact us through there,
you.
or or me personally. That's totally fine.
Okay, very cool. Are you going to be at the Arkansas Expo?
Probably. I
Okay,
was there
then
last year, so yeah.
Woo!
okay then.
Yeah, it's where we met.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I
We
was going to say I may have met you there too, but yeah, we're going back. Love
Yes.
love to do some collaborating with you. What part of Central Arkansas are you? Really close to Little Rock or what?
Yeah, I live in a suburb 20 minutes north, and of course I work right in the heart of Little Rock. But yeah, but like I said, I'm willing to travel. I'll drive anywhere and everywhere. I
Okay.
got to figure out what this stuff is.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh yeah,
definitely.
We've been
Definitely,
all doing it
definitely.
for how many years? I've been doing it for 15 plus now,
Over a
almost
decade.
20. Yeah,
13 years.
yeah.
craziness.
So, yep.
We're
Yep.
all a little bit crazy. All right,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Thank you for coming on the show. It's great to
Yeah.
finally get you on here, talk a little
Sure.
bit. Don't go nowhere because I'm going to send you back to the green room and we're going to talk for a second and I'm going to talk to you again. Okay? So don't go
Okay,
nowhere.
sounds great.
Here we go. What do we got? Hey, that was a great show. I enjoyed that.
That
That
was.
was a great show. It was
What,
fun.
what do we got? Next week we have Joshua. Is it
Joshua
Adea?
Adaya. Adaya. I
Adea?
guess. I hope so. It's
Uh,
either Adaya or Adela. I don't know.
Ad-
I'll have to
Ad-
ask him. I'm
let's
so
say, let's
sorry.
say Adilla. I don't know. Joshua. We just call him Joshua from Animals
Well, if I'm going
Expedition
for the
Files
Hispanic
podcast.
aspect, it's Adaya. But I don't know.
Adea? I don't know. Joshua.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, that'll be fun.
From Animals
And
Expedition Files podcast. Yes.
yeah, that should be fun. Animals
Yep.
Expedition. We all like animals.
Hmm.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
So anyhow, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
Yes.
It's a good show. And yeah, blah blah blah. I'd say bye.
See y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
Have a good A.M.O.K time.